Luke 6:38 says, give away your life. Guess who says that? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody? Jesus, right? That's if you're in church and a pastor asks you, just say Jesus. It's always the answer, right? Give away your life. Giving, not getting is the way. Generosity begets generosity. Let's be givers. Let's finish the story here. It goes on in verse 8. Mephibosheth bowed respectfully and exclaimed, who is your servant that you should show such kindness to a dead dog like me? The king summoned Saul's servant Ziba and said, I have given your master's grandson everything that belonged to Saul and his family. You and your sons and servants are to farm the land for him. Do you see what's going on here? Like David is he's just opening the doors of generosity, and Mephibosheth is just being poured over with this wave of generosity, and he's overwhelmed. It continues on, but Mephibosheth, your master's grandson, will eat here at my table. Did you catch that? David's like, you're going to eat at the king's table. You're no longer in this place of condemnation and forgetfulness. You're sitting at my table and eating with me. Ziba replied in verse 11, yes, my lord the king, I am your servant, and I will do all that you have commanded. And I want you to catch this. And from that time on, Mephibosheth ate regularly at David's table. I want you to say this with me, like one of the king's own sons. Patient kindness is for the long haul. Patient kindness is not temporary. It's not Love Week. Can I just tell you that? Love Week is fireworks. Love Week is fireworks. Patient kindness is electricity. It's all the time and always needed and always a part of the vibrancy of a believer. Listen, David, he didn't have to do this, but because he had a right heart, a heart that pursued God, he had to express love. And this love in this story is expressed through patient kindness for someone in that context who didn't deserve it. But David showed it. And that love that was expressed through this patient kindness, well, it was for the long haul. It was for the rest of the days, because that's what love is. And patient kindness isn't just a one-off. Never is. It's not a random act. Random acts of kindness are nice and should happen, but that's not what patient kindness is. Patient kindness is for the long haul. Kindness becomes a lifestyle. Kindness becomes something that you influence over a period and season of years of time. And that's what we're called to be, Christian. We are called to show love with patient kindness. You know, you may be here today, you're like, okay, could you imagine? And I think about this often. Could you imagine if we all got this? How contagious it would be and how transformative it would be in our community. Remember, love is transformational, not transactional. We said earlier that the other forms of love can be, transactional, but the love of sacrifice that shows patient kindness is transformational. And if you and me got this, we got this. And by the way, we have it. We have the Holy Spirit living in us who gives us the ability to show this loving kindness for the long haul. It would change our region and beyond. The bottom line here is this: love is patient and kind.